Eventually, queuing into their absence, not only amongst the celebrations, but the tavern itself, Theris began to ask the Sending Stone where they went, only to get an unpleasantly familiar yet raspy voice responding to him before Leo reached out. Realizing that the stone was a poor chance of communication, she teleported over with a shard of the Feywild, which had resonated to Defton Patrick's presence. Using this, the party was able to observe their actions. It did not take long for the two of them to run into conflict, as the children were present within the Feywild as well. However, some of these creatures were different, mutated somehow. Large, bulky ones with wings, and others with abyssal black tentacles protruding from their heads. Theris, using his rage at the abominations, managed to force himself and Tessia into the Feywilds, using the shard as a conduit. As Tessia unleashed dragon fire, Theris commanded darker symbols and deft tore through these mutated beings. They were eventually able to continue fleeing deeper into the wilds, where Renaud claimed Lord Grey was trapped. As the small group rushes to the woods, is where we start today's session.
All right. Go ahead and apply inspiration as desired.
I need to remove inspiration from mine because I had it on mute at the very beginning. Thankfully, Saturday said something quick enough.
Okay. So, who wants to be picked on first? The people at the bar or the people in the Feywild? Your guys' choice.
Well, the people at the bar are currently watching the people in the Feywilds.
Oh, I know. Doesn't mean you're safe. They ran out of beer, and everyone gets angry.
I feel like we've had our fun.
Not the beer.
Yeah, let the others take the spotlight for a little bit.
Yeah, because they just took off running, so I would have to say it's a good time to start with you guys. So back at the bar, currently Baron, Ari, and Tanya. Solomon's still back at the house with a couple of other people, not party members. So you're just kind of watching them run and hide from these creatures as they try to make their way to where Gray is basically more or less what you see. You have a small crowd that's kind of gathered around you guys watching the crystal. This is great. Is this the dove?
Sorta.
It looks just like it, but smaller.
Yeah, experimental thing.
Wow, and yeah, people just are enamored by this crystal and watching the events going on. Let's see. Baron. Hey. Roll a perception check for me. At disadvantage because of the alcohol.
Of course.
Let's see how it goes.
I forgot to finish my my update. It's okay. Incoming Baron.
No worries. I already see it connected.
I'm using ye old dial-up.
Well, we wait for his perception. Ari, roll a D100. Or you can have chat do it, your choice.
I can drop here. Okay, I should have let chat do it.
I get no one to blame but yourself on that one. Okay. Nothing seems different so far. Seems like you rolled poorly. I'll tell you, Baron, what happens when his comes up. But while we wait for Baron, Feywilders.
Does somebody else have control of Baron right now?
That is a distinct
I
possibility.
think Patrick did.
Nope, not me.
Can anyone see Baron's character in their character thing?
I can see Patrick.
No.
I can also see Patrick.
Oh, wait. Okay, it just loaded in. Maybe it was just loading.
That's only Patrick v1 though.
Yeah, we can't see the cool Patrick V2 yet.
Oh, sorry, you said disadvantage, so here's mine. Ah, crap.
Just
You
roll
just
another
gotta roll
20. No big deal.
Yeah. Oh. I'll take it.
Close enough.
It's almost like your vision is so blurry normally that when you get drunk, it refocuses in. You notice someone strange just has been kind of watching you, and you've known throughout the night, and you just are kind of sitting for a second. They've been sitting there for a while, and they're not even drinking.
Ah. Wait, how many drinks what do you think I'm in now? I'm a few drinks in.
Oh, you're way more than a few drinks in.
All
You're
right,
probably
hang on a
like a
sec.
good. You're like a D12 plus 3.
Okay.
Hold
D12
on.
plus 3. Oh, geez.
Hold
Let's.
on, which
Okay.
seat,
How many drinks is Baron in?
No, not 3 D12s. 1 D12 plus 3.
1 D12 plus 3. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Ignore
that would
that.
be quite impressive.
He could handle
Ignore
it.
that.
Probably could. Oh.
Aw, damn it. I rolled such a baby number. That's lame. Can we go back to the 23?
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll keep the disadvantage if I'm allowed to keep the 23, because that's impressive.
You know what? You did get promoted on this night. If you would like to say you had that many, you certainly could have.
All right, I've definitely had that many. I'm going to say at least half of them were probably Dragon Claws.
But yeah, you just kind of notice, and everyone's drinking.
I point at him.
Okay, not drinking.
I point at him. Hey, you. Yeah,
Roll-
hey, drink. You ain't got yourself a drink. And then I turn to the bartender. Tender. Get that drinker a drink. And I face plant into the counter or the table.
Okay. Roll a. What do I want to call this? Roll a dexterity check
Okay.
to see if you can drunkenly point at this thing. It will be a disadvantage because of your 23 drinks, though.
Disadvantage.
Sort of random curiosity.
Dex
Which
check.
there is this person then?
You have not seen them yet.
That's not why I'm asking.
So I point at the floor.
You like poke one of the bar patrons in the eyes. You're like, it's over. Like, ah. What was your question, Ari?
I said that's not why I'm asking.
But what was your question specifically?
Oh, what chair is he sitting in?
I don't have the map open. He's just in a corner. I think it was the southwestern corner of the room. Just by one of the tables. Just kind of sitting by himself. He's like reading. That's about it. Other than that, he's just kind of looking over in your guys' direction. It's kind of in a corner, so there's not much other way to look.
I just mumble into the table. Hey, you don't not drink at a bar. You drink at a bar. Ah, people, am I right?
Just let him be.
Baron, you see in front of you like almost like a beach ball sized yet shaped like a keg bubble just floating above your table.
What color is it?
It's just like a bubble. But it looks like if you could make a bubble out of beer, it kind of looks like that. Nobody else sees it.
I see me a beer bubble. I'm gonna drink it. And that's exactly what I tried to do.
You try to drink the bubble. Roll
Yes.
roll a D100 for bubble drinking. You could have
All
do it, or you could have chat do it. Up to you.
Oh, I already dropped it.
All
Damn.
right. So
If
you
only that. Nope, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if only that second 6 was flipped upside down, then it'd be
Eh.
nice.
One of our viewers, I think Scott rolled a 69 on Tuesday.
Yeah, Scott
if I
did
recall.
Tuesday.
Nice.
All right. So as you go to drink the bubble, you start trying to drink it. It doesn't really work, and then all of a sudden the bubble just kind of over your head, and your head is now inside the bubble.
Is there liquid inside the bubble?
No.
Well, I am very disappointed now.
In fact, you notice as you kind of sit, as you breathe, the bubble begins to shrink towards your head.
I've never seen a bubble do that before.
Roll a Constitution save for me if you don't mind.
Oof.
You feel like someone basically put a plastic bag over your head,
Oh,
and you
no.
cannot breathe.
I'm being waterboarded. No, bubble boarded.
Not like this. Not like this. Ari, at this point, you see Baron like looking like he's suffocating.
He's choking. I suppose let me give you a medicine check.
Go for it. Does anyone want to play Tanya? I think Dark's out tonight. He just had his surgery earlier this week. If you look, you don't like see any signs. It just seems like he's not breathing. He doesn't look like he's choking or anything. You don't see anything obstructing.
If you can see my face, you may have caught me mouthing because I was speaking. You may have been able to lip read me saying bubble.
Mm-hmm. He did say something about a bubble.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like stood up on the table, and then all this started happening.
And I presume she can't see a bubble.
You don't see a bubble. Does anyone want to play Tanya?
Where is Tanya at the moment?
Tanya's at the bar right now.
She's drunk. It's fine.
She is drunk. You just hear Tanya from across the room sleeping at the bar. Yeah! You're on your own, guys.
So am I trapped where the bubble is, or is the bubble moving with me?
It's like
if
the
I move-
bubble was on your head. Your head was inside the bubble, and the bubble shrank down to your head, and it's like suffocating
Okay.
you, almost like a plastic bag.
But am I wearing the bubble, or is the bubble holding me in place?
No, it's just on your head.
Okay.
Like you can move around and do anything. You just can't get this thing off your head.
Okay.
But yeah, full motion other than that.
Well, you pop a bubble. I'm gonna pop the bubble. I'm gonna try to pop the bubble.
Oh, please do tell me how.
Well, I have this really really nice and really shiny axe.
You just tell me what you want to do, and I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I kind of, as soon as I said that, I kind of realized that that's actually a pretty dumb idea.
You know what? I think this is an excellent chance for awesome
Wait.
news.
Hey, hang on. What does this thing do? Component. Can I speak? Can I hear myself? If I need to cast a spell.
As you speak, it sounds like you are speaking in like your head would be in a plastic bag, but Ari hears you completely normal.
Okay. Well, in that case, I place a hand on myself and I cast Death Ward.
As you hold and cast Death Ward upon yourself, you just start to kind of get lightheaded, and you kind of fall over on the table. About 30 seconds later, you just feel like air rush into your lungs, and and you're laying on your back on the table.
I think when he does collapse, she's going to drop a fairy.
You're going to drop a fairy fire?
Yeah.
Sure. You cast fairy fire. You don't see anything on his head.
Okay.
I'm just breathing heavily right now.
About this time, Solomon, as you walk into the bar, you look down over the edge and you see Baron just like gasping for breath on the table.
I feel like I'm really sober now too. I just died, or almost died.
Arius kneeled on the table beside him.
You did also have 23 beers, though.
That's true. I'm probably down to like half that number now.
I would agree. It's kind of like when you get scared sober.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, wait, you said your mom wasn't gonna be home.
Oh no!
Don't hit me, Mom. Here, hit him with this.
Yeah. I look for Tess.
Okay. You look around. You do notice a good 2/3 of the party that was there. Looks like they're missing. You don't see Deft. You don't see Patrick. You don't see Theris. You don't see Tess.
Obviously, something's wrong, and I know it.
Yeah, Tess is gone. So something must be wrong. You do see like all the drinks on the table too. Well, actually, there are glasses on the table. You gather unattended drinks got picked up during the show.
There's probably a few broken ones from when I collapsed.
Probably.
I'll just head over to the nearest party member and say, "Where's Tess?"
If you walk over to them, probably you could look over. I think you have the crystal on the table still too, right?
Yeah, Ari's still holding onto the crystal.
Yeah, so you kind of see this little crowd still gathering around, and you look in the crystal and you see the party seemingly somewhere. You can't quite tell though. But they look like they're inside the crystal, so to speak.
Baron, you alright?
I had just the absolute worst drunken nightmare or drunken daydream. I honestly am not quite sure what I just did, but I was drinking, right? And then this beer bubble appeared out of nowhere, and I thought, I'll drink the beer bubble. So I tried to drink it, and then it suffocated me. I would have died. Except I remembered to cast Death Ward.
Why don't you take a seat and take it easy?
Also, just because you are a level 19 cleric, you can tell your Death Ward is still intact.
Oh.
But yeah, you passed out for probably about like 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
So where's Tess?
I looked to where that other guy was sitting, or that I noticed earlier.
The table is now empty.
That son of a bitch! First he tries to suffocate me, and now he doesn't even order a drink. Wait.
It's even worse. You look over, and where he was sitting is a full beer untouched. The one you had sent over. And he let it go to waste.
A single tear falls from my eye. He didn't even drink his drink.
Tess is a bit busy right now.
Oh, Solomon.
Yes.
As you walk in, Sock kind of walks over to you, and he just extends out a hand to you.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a
Right.
D100 real quick.
Okay. 5.
It's a good number.
He reaches out. And you open your hand. It's 5 gold.
That was one I didn't want to roll low on, huh?
Yeah, kid, we got 100. He's like, oh, hey, you're cut.
Okay.
Kids Club for life. He just kind of hits his little chest.
They've unionized. It's too late for us.
I gotta get back to work.
And you say Tess is busy with what? That?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Deft and Tess both need to make Constitution saves.
And instead of figuring out what to do, you stay here and try to drink yourself to death.
Both of you vomit while running.
How is there still stuff in me? Haven't I been through enough?
I'll have you know.
It gets worse. As you vomit, and you don't know if it's some weird thing or if maybe you've just been drinking too much or it's this place. As you guys vomit, you just hear whee, whee.
I don't want to know. I'm not going to ask.
Reynard looks at you. What are you guys doing?
What do you mean?
It's like, what was that? Is that beer?
Probably.
Oh no.
Why?
Best we go.
Is something freaky gonna happen?
No. I'm sure it will be fine. Please, let's carry on. Let's go. Who is leading the pack with this one? Up with the fox.
I can.
I think I fall behind a little after that one.
It's probably best to let let the robot do it. Just roll a perception check. As you
All of
guys
us or
kind of
who?
just Patrick.
Well,
Nice. Nice.
Still gets a 12 though.
and my passive is 21.
Doesn't matter for this kind of roll.
I know.
Yep. I mean, nothing horribly off. After about 30 minutes, you guys see off in the distance this one raised tree. It's like, they made it. It's like, well, this is where I leave you. Good luck.
Wait, who is that?
Reynard.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Are we there yet? Like, what's? I thought you were gonna take us there to the tree.
Yeah, that tree over there.
That one?
Yeah, in fact, and he's going to point. Uh-oh, wrong button. That tree over there. There's a map. Like, yeah, just go to that tree. You'll be fine. It was really nice meeting you guys.
Can he roll like a persuasion check, or can I do an insight to the "I'll be fine" statement?
Sure, yeah, roll an insight check. Oh, shit. Hold on. Deception. I mean,
What's this?
persuasion.
What's this other map you put up? Are we
That's a
switching
two.
to that one, or
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where grays.
okay? So you also had the one where you've got me on right now.
You're still, yeah, I haven't moved your token. I'm going to move you in just a sec. Like, you get the feeling he thinks you're totally going to die, and he's probably never going to see you again.
I'm going to raise a very concerned eyebrow.
What?
We'll see you later. Yeah, we'll see you later. See you around. Thanks for the help, I guess.
You're very welcome. He just turns into a fox and kind of like trots off.
I'm maintaining my aura. I've got it for 20 minutes because I used extended meta magic.
We already traveled for 30 though.
Okay, I didn't know how
Can you
long
extend
it
it
was
further? Yeah, this was just the time that you were running, basically. So we were watching the bar, and you guys are just running towards this tree for about 30 minutes or so. Hold on, let me drop everybody. Patrick. Tess. And there's.
Can this one rotate by chance, or does it need to stay in this orientation?
We can rotate them. There's nothing on it. It just might look a little off, but we can if you want.
Well, no, that's up to you.
We'll probably be able to cut off a portion of it too, hopefully.
Yeah, once we move up, I can zoom in.
Yeah, let me get up there.
Well, before you go too much, I just put you on the map so you are already here. You still have a little bit to go before you get there.
Oh, okay.
So Fox leaves. 4 of you are there. It's probably like a half mile. Is there anything you want to do before you go in?
Well, yeah, we should probably prep for something bad. Just a gut feeling.
I do not have much in the way of preparations.
Theris, Tess?
Tess is still
What do
a
you
little
think?
bit. She was keeping pace with Baron. I didn't tell you guys that one.
Oh.
Oh,
Tess, you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you look pretty good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's this gray guy anyway?
An old colleague.
Works.
Is that what you're calling him now?
You know, we weren't really friends necessarily. I don't think he liked me very much.
He kind of had the same thing that happened to Deft happen to him. In a sense. A little different, though. They were both Satesh kids. In different ways. Just a couple hundred years
You're
apart.
probably
all.
related, knowing Satosh.
Uh,
They met in jail.
yeah, that would surprise me.
Want me to hang back and wait?
Let's just go. Take the tree back.
Take. Who said that?
Tess.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just go and take the tree and us back home.
okay. Well, here's the thing about that. That's a big tree. Also, if it's like really evil, I don't want that.
Oh,
So let's go. Let's go scope it out.
She's gonna poke you on the forehead.
Oh,
Smart idea.
thanks. Yeah, let's go. Let's go scope it out.
Are we fighting?
I think so.
Oh, I don't want to fight.
I'm pretty
How do
sure
you know
that
this is
fox
a
guy
portal?
thinks we're gonna die. It's not a portal. It's just a guy in a tree.
But she
There's-
says take it back.
Well, we can teleport back, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like plane shift. Woo! Back home.
Yeah, like that.
Then we shouldn't need the tree.
I thought we were stealing the tree.
Well, we need the guy, not the tree.
Oh, I thought the guy was in the tree.
He is in the tree.
Do you know how to get the guy out of the tree?
God, no. I could burn the tree down, probably.
That's why we take the tree. But, did they make evil trees? I mean, how hard could it be to get someone out of a tree?
You can make anything evil if you try hard enough.
You see him from here?
Mm-mm, not this far. You can see the tree. Big tree.
Yeah, I'll be walking up. I'm
All
just
right.
saying, if you guys want to prep anything, now's the chance.
I feel like, no, I'll be good. But if we fight, though, then no more Mr. Nice tests.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Tess.
All right. So go ahead
Would
and
prep a
mark
couple
your
of things,
path.
but out of combat, like the 60 seconds goes by real fast.
You just see Tess kind of walking crooked.
No, this way, Tess. This way. Don't go off the path too much. Okay.
I
right
got this tree.
All right.
One's mine. Don't you move. What about you, Patrick?
Probably just gonna frontline it.
Go ahead and put your make your marker where you want to go.
Wait, hang on, Patrick. Don't go too far ahead. Let me frontline this.
Why? You are made of very breakable material.
Yeah, but I come back really easily.
So do I.
Do you?
Yes.
No,
Patrick.
you had to. It took kind of a lot to fix you, big guy.
Roll a D100 for me, Patrick.
No. Okay.
As you kind of walk up, you guys do see. Go. Just past him. Like grown into the tree. Like his torso and his head is sticking out, but his arms and legs are all in the tree.
Getting Inuyasha vibes.
I'm getting Tuesday vibes.
Hey, Gray.
This guy's not all sappy though.
Wakey, wakey.
As you say that, the tree just kind of shakes a little bit. Just the leaves, not the tree itself.
Gray.
You just see 4 little lights start swirling down towards you. Hold on one sec. I need Patrick, Deft, and Tess to roll. Hold on. Where'd it go? Wisdom saves. Deft, you have to roll 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you still want me to roll 2?
Wow, y'all are rolling good.
I know. What's enough for you, Def? Don't worry about that second one. Tessa's got to roll 1 as well. Oh, God.
Come on, can we get a third one?
1, 1, 1. 2! We all fail!
Oh boy.
Ferris, you just watch as all 3 of them disappear. You end up in these little golden cages up in the tree, just hanging from branches.
Well, that's a bummer.
And you just see these little pixies. And they just have these wands that are putting you in these cages.
Hey, can you not?
Do any of you speak Sylvan?
I understand and speak to all.
Nope.
I have.
Can you
Sylvan,
understand
actually.
and speak?
Yes.
Well, you're also not caught yet.
I didn't know if I could hear from where I'm at.
I
do speak Sylvan.
You do see they're kind of going there. You probably do hear them speaking Sylvan just as they kind of go about. More or less what you would gather, Patrick and Theris, is apparently they think you're here to break out the prisoner. They are jailers. So you have found yourself in shiny little golden cages.
How many are there?
If you look up, roll a perception check for you just because you're down lower. But basically, what the other 3 of you can see, there are numerous different cages that are just grown on this tree. Basically, all the ones you see look empty. Theris, you can see there's a number of these cages as well. If they speak, you can hear them, though. They just sound
But
like they're
I can't
very high
see
up.
specifically number of pixies.
I mean, there's right now you see about 4 pixies that are just flying about. There may or may not be more, but those are the ones you saw that kind of came out.
Can anyone translate?
They say we're here to break out a prisoner.
So, is this forever?
I guess I'll ask the pixies. Pixies. And if
Pixies.
we're not here for them,
Why are these cages so small?
what? Are they small?
Oh, they're fairly small. You can't stand up in these.
Oh, okay.
You have to like sit or be on your knees, kind of squished up. There, so you're just kind of like looking up at the tree. You just hear them, and yeah, I'd say there's at least 50 for sure.
And it appears in front of me.
You just look. There's a guy standing next to you, looking up at the tree next to you.
There appears to be, and I cast protection from good and evil.
Oh, where? And you just see him turn invisible. And you just hear running off through the bushes to the west. All right. After that, you watch as the pixies kind of fly off and they just kind of sit in pairs of 2 on opposite sides of the tree. Just taking up guard post.
I take out my jail harmonica and start banging out some prison tunes.
Sure, roll a performance check. There's if you'd like to formulate a plan, let me know.
Well, the only thing I can think of is say I cast that, then I'll
Because they're not
stroll
actually flying anymore.
I'll stroll out and excuse me, it's a bit rude to do to my friends when we've just approached. Weapons sheathed.
You just kind of all look at each other. They look down at him. 4 wands. So hold on, let's see, how does a wand get impacted by protection from good and evil?
Those type of disadvantage on attack rolls. Also can't
Attack roll.
Disadvantage on any savings throw against.
Okay. So the DC on this is fairly low. I think you can beat it. Because you're proficient in wisdom saves too, right?
Yeah, I don't think it has any.
Oh,
impact.
definitely. I've got the lowest I can roll is a 13.
Okay, so go ahead, just roll 1. Or you need to roll 4 technically.
I should have added them together, so what, that's 12, 13, 14.
14 is the lowest.
I think 14 was exactly what you needed. Yep. So you pass all of them. So they all just kind of like flick their wands at you and nothing happens.
Again,
And then
that
you
is
just-
extremely rude when we just come to talk.
They just scream and start flying off. What is all that racket? Good lord.
How far up are they from me?
Hey, Gray!
Or who's the closest?
Well, Gray's the closest, and then so Gray's probably like
Well,
25 feet off the ground. Deft and them are probably like 60-ish feet. But you can see at this point, as they can kind of move and you can hear them, which cages they're in. And then you just see Gray grown into this tree. Kid, is that you?
What's up, man? I got your call.
Took you long enough.
This is,
You know, when someone says it's urgent, often they do mean it is urgent.
I was busy. Though, yeah, this is kind of a bummer. What happened?
A little bit of a misunderstanding.
Oh, a little bit.
It's kind of a territorial dispute. But fear not, it isn't that bad.
But bad enough that you need my help.
Oh no, I mean your help would be appreciated. I felt I needed to warn you.
You seem a little stuck there. Though currently, also a little stuck here. By the way.
I'm using my telekinesis trying to grab Def's cage to yank it down. 60 foot on it.
You know what, Patrick? I'm gonna allow this one. Sure. Roll. I think it's your spell attack, right? For telekinesis
me?
pulls? Yeah, for like a contest roll.
Telekinesis, I don't think there was a roll. I think it was just a weight restriction. Let me double check.
No, that's a DC.
Yeah, because there's a contested roll thing at the end, I think. I'm grabbing a drink for my hand.
For objects, there's only a contested roll if the object is being worn or carried.
Yeah.
And if
It's being worn and carried by the tree, which may or may not be sentient.
If it's a sentient tree, then your casting modifier versus the tree strength strength check.
Yeah, so just go ahead and roll one. I don't think
Basically
it's
my
possible.
attack roll.
I don't think it can really beat you anyways.
Let me... Where is my... First levels, I always throw my chill touch. Basically, I roll low.
That one. You just watch as Def's cage falls from the tree, and you kind of catch it, and you can do whatever. You can let it fall to the ground if you want, but you can either catch it
I'm
or
gonna
let it
bring
fall.
it to the ground.
Sure.
All right. Well, I need it to make a con save.
Let's
Thank you, Theris.
see.
Well, you're still in the cage at the moment, but I'm trying.
On the ground is better than up
For
there.
this one, Patrick, because it is just a cage, I will let you roll an attack roll to help decide this.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, based on what Quivering Palm does the cage just disintegrate, or do you want me to roll my necrotic damage instead?
I'm just imagining the cage just starts vibrating and then just explodes.
Pretty much. It just kind of like explodes out, I'd imagine.
Cool. I'm out.
Yeah, that whole cage just like burst and breaks apart.
And I guess I fall, and I'm gonna go.
You take no damage because of the thing inside
yeah,
of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk probably underneath Tessia's cage and try to deal with that while they're talking.
Well, she's way up. You're on the ground now.
Yeah, it's called climbing.
I'm gonna try to climb. Well, she's gonna sit there. I could get out of the cage. No, she likes that dress. Okay. So you climb up. What are you going to do to get her down? Just
I'm gonna basically do the same thing. I'm just gonna hit the cage and vibrate it.
Sure. Do you do another quivering palm to the cage?
That's an one.
Yeah,
Ouch.
easy enough, and you just kind of watch her fall. She, however, to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, no way I could catch her.
Nope. Yeah, so she just falls straight down to the ground. Perfect.
Oh, where am I then?
It's at this point you hear from up in the tree. Put down your weapons now. You aren't allowed to be here.
We never took any weapons out.
No one has weapons out. That's what I said. You're being rude.
Throw your weapons down. We see you have weapons.
I don't have any weapons.
I
There are
don't either. I
thousands
just
of
hold my
us.
hands up. I got nothing on me.
I look at my hands and I'm like having an existential crisis.
I'm trying to
Am I
help
the
Jeff out of the
weapon?
cage, though.
Yeah, I'm like trying to push my feet up against the bars to break them.
Roll an
Trying to
athletics
pull.
check.
As she's doing that, I'm trying to
You can
pull.
do it. Yeah, you could let him out. Def might have a little difficulty. He pushes, and then you can pull with the telekinesis. He feels like he did it.
Freedom.
So does that mean I'm probably over here by Tess then, if she fell out?
Yeah, she fell down, so you can get down if you want now.
Yeah.
Can I see any of them close, like within 60 foot? Any of the pixies?
No,
Actually-
right now, the 4 pixies flew off. You just hear a voice. It said
Oh.
there's thousands of pixies, but you don't necessarily see thousands of pixies.
So I just came here to know what happened. You put my friend in a tree, and that's not super nice. Did he do something bad to you? Because we can try to sort this out.
Why do you sound familiar?
Does this voice sound familiar?
Oh, he's not talking about you.
Me?
And you watch this pixie fly down. Hold on, I gotta change the size. Nope. Let's see. You watch as one flies down in front of Theris, about 10 feet up.
Oh my god, it's you, Card Captor Sakura.
Like, you look awfully familiar. I've heard your voice before.
Do I recognize this pixie or sprite or whatever?
Roll a history check. Because you're the only one here that technically was there at the time
Was
it
it
happened.
happen? Did we happen to destroy a tree?
No, this pixie is the one from Malia's world when Gray had left with Deft. The one where you guys fought at the little oasis. Where it was right before we found Leah.
Oh yeah,
The grove that you guys blighted.
good times.
You guys got
That's
turned
what I
into
thought.
shrubs.
Didn't we like kill the tree there or their queen or some shit? Or
You killed I don't think you ended up killing the tree. They opened a portal at one point. Oh, Deft cut a deal.
Well, that was the last
had
we saw of Noon,
You're thinking-
or wasn't it? That he got turned into a portal.
Gray gave us a box, and when you opened it, it unleashed like a blight across the entire grove, and they all fled through
yeah.
a portal.
Yeah, I remember that one. Mhm. So this was the pixie leader that was there.
Oh, I
It's
recognize
you.
him.
Yeah, you totally do. You people are just everywhere, aren't you?
Unfortunately, I would not want to be here, but my friends seem to find. I look at Deft, find their way here.
I give Theris a
was-
thumbs up.
We would like to leave. We will do so peacefully. We just have I kind of hold my hand up like towards Steph and like has questions about her friend there, and I can glance up at the tree.
Your friend is our prisoner.
For what reason?
Have you met him?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, then you should already know. He is a very bad man.
Isn't he kind of a ruler of this plane at the time, though?
Not the whole plane.
Well,
Sorry, I got to
A
take a
portion
dog
of
out.
it.
He's about to
Go for it.
go crazy.
Also, about this time, Solomon, because you like hanging up in the upper part of the bar from time to time as well, too.
Mhm.
You eventually hear a kind of a commotion coming from like the street outside the bar up top.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one sec, Patrick.
That being said, I did try and retrieve the crystal from Ari.
You'll have to explain or describe your actions. So she is in the midst.
I'm just
of
grabbing it.
You just push it through the crowd and then reaching up to grab it.
I mean, I walked up to talk to you about it. Unless you walked away at some point.
No, she's surrounded by a crowd of people.
I mean, if necessary, yes.
Huh.
I mean, I would have pushed through the crowd to talk to you.
Do a acrobatics here.
Mm-hmm. And that's still with a -3.
Come on. Hey,
And I'm leaving.
I'm into you.
And then I hear a commotion outside.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm already heading out. Let's see what's going on outside.
Back, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. As you guys are there, you hear this is back at outside the bar at the moment. You just hear, yeah, no, it's really cool. You got to come see it. They have them on. And a bunch of people are kind of like running out towards the center of town.
She like flies up to cut off Solomon. Solomon, What has gotten into you?
So your friends are trapped here and you're here sitting in a bar.
Do you have a suggestion on how to get there?
I create an echo and just swap with it behind her and leave.
As you that, I'm going to attempt to grab the gem.
Well, the gem's on the table with Baron down there at the
Oh,
table.
no,
You grabbed it right out of her hand
I-
and walked off.
Solomon took it. Because,
Gotcha.
you know, they're drinking themselves in a bar while their friends are trapped somewhere.
I'm pretty sure your modifier beats that.
Yeah. It really does.
If you're walking, she is going to teleport in front of the door, wings out. Solomon, give it back.
Move.
Solomon, I'm not messing around. Give it back. Now.
There's my answer. I'm moving you.
I guess I can't beat an athletics and acrobatics would be her getting out of the way. Well, actually, I guess it could be a momentum thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm walking out.
This plows through. It's at this point, though, you both hear Def's voice coming from outside.
We hear Def's voice.
Uh-huh. Coming from, like, different locations, too. You look, because they have them strategically around the city. Just 'cause it makes for good shows. Apparently, all the Delve crystals are currently active and displaying what is showing from your crystal.
Oh,
You have
God.
no idea how, and everyone is like gathering around watching this.
There you go. You can watch there. And I'm heading back to Tess's.
Get back here. You're
All right,
not
so-
doing it.
As you guys are running and figuring that all out,
I mean, I'm more.
everyone's watching all this too.
So it's
All right.
fairly easy for her to keep up.
Baron, do you follow them or do you stay behind and watch Tanya?
I think the little lass can handle herself.
Okay. You go back with them.
I will go back. Wait,
You just
hang on. Where were we going back to?
Solomon and Ari were fighting, Ari was trying to keep Solomon from leaving because he stole
That's
the
right.
crystal the show was on.
That's right. Yeah, I kind of got to keep an eye on that.
All right, so you go with them. You do hear like a dwarf is like, "Hey, side!" And everyone goes. Barter's like, "No, come back." Tanya also probably goes to watch. Okay, so you guys head back that way. So back at the tree, as you were saying, Def.
What was I saying?
You're about to give me a really poor excuse as to why I should let your friend go,
Oh yeah.
and or
Yeah.
let you ask him questions. Yes.
Anything in particular would help here because I know I don't have a very strong case, but I would like to help you and possibly help this idiot out. I noticed on our way here you have those black alien things here too. Are they a problem for you?
As you mention them, you just hear a bunch of little gasps coming from up in the tree.
Sounds like they are.
Indeed. What of it?
Well, they happen to be a problem for us on our plane as well, that we are currently trying to deal with. And unfortunately, this guy here would be a very great help for that. Now, I can tell you my plan, but I would really appreciate your good faith in this. I deeply apologize for any wrongdoings we did to you in the past. Hopefully we can put them behind us. I would love to make up for it, if possible.
Roll a persuasion check. Because I just remembered something as well.
I'm gonna burn a luck point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a little better.
She's like, well, wait a minute. Hey, you were there! She remembers, because that's where you left.
I just kind of put my hands up. Like I said, mistakes were made. The reason we were there was because one of our friends was dying, and
No. Now I really want to hear this plan. Go ahead. So what exactly is your plan? Don't worry about the time. I got all the time in the world. Tess looks over to you, Patrick. Should have just taken the tree.
I mean, I might still be able to get close. Do you know if fairies can see differently?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really deal with fairies that much.
Shame. Would be useful right now. Let's let the diplomat fail first.
no trust in me.
He's not doing that horrible.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my notes.
Do you accidentally drop your your other folders as well?
No. I pull out the one folder, relatively neat and tidy. We do have some information on them. We believe that they are a hive mind, and taking out the head of the beast will most likely topple it. Now, we have good information as to where the head of the beast might be, but I need the means to take it down. If I fail, no one is going out to kill it. I am your only chance.
She looks over at you. And what makes you think we're so helpless? And you just hear this male voice coming from the tree. I mean, he's got a point!
I know you're not helpless. I unfortunately fought against you, and you whooped my ass pretty readily. Oh, it's you! Wait, I know you!
No, never met you.
Aren't you that guy from the Delve?
Of course not.
Oh, what was your name again? Roll a history check.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Different one.
Different one?
Looks similar.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
That one you traded Gronkum's metal arm for, if you recall.
Okay.
He got his arm healed, and they ended up, those creatures, you gave them the rock egg and Gronkum's arm, and they ended up, basically devouring the magic essence out of the satyr that was in his arm.
Okay.
It's okay, then. I'll never come back.
It's been a while.
Give me 4 years, that one will come back. Don't worry. You gotta let the rocks grow. No, this is just a different satyr.
Okay.
I mean, we can't fight him. You stay out of this. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They keep killing all of us.
How many brains have they eaten?
See,
Little
he
brains.
knows.
Little brains.
There was a
are very
dead satyr
dumb.
in the house about 4 miles back.
Roll a d100. Oh no! And you just watch as he starts running off in that direction.
Bro, his family. Bro.
There are several dead children, as they are called as well.
There's dead kids over there?
No, they're
It's
not.
The
horrible.
creatures
It's
are
the monsters.
creatures are called children.
We gotta.
Why would you call them children? That's a horrible name.
It really is. Do you
We
call them
don't.
anything here? What do you call them?
I mean, we just call them monsters. Like the flying monsters,
We'll work on it. We'll work on it still.
the normal monsters, the squiggly monsters. Oh, and then there's a lot of different ones. So how is this one going to help you?
Well, like I said, I can't do this alone. I need pretty much all the help I can get, and I know he is a very strong and powerful individual. He has also done some research on the monsters as well, so I would like his expertise. And as much as I love seeing him up there, I do kind of owe him one too.
Well, he still has 3,000 years on his sentence.
What did he do to you guys, anyways?
Why don't you ask him? You got 5 minutes.
Hey, Gray, what's up?
Deft, is that you?
Yeah, bud, still here. Still me.
Good to see you. So what can I
What did you do to the pixies?
just an old family grudge, I suppose.
Don't beat around the bush.
I was
What'd
in
you do
the
to the
wrong
pixies?
place I did not do anything to the pixies. I did
Gray.
not steal anything.
She gave me 5 minutes. If you're gonna waste it, I'm just gonna go.
I may have accidentally caused a, how would you call it, wild magic storm that persisted for about a 3-month period of time. Totally on accident. I said sorry.
I'm gonna turn back to this this nice little pixie in front of me. Now, in terms of damage, how bad was it? Were there very many casualties?
Look at Marge, and she points over to the bridge, and you just see like a 4.5 foot tall blue pixie.
Oh, poor Marge. Poor Marge. Well, I can see you've really been through a lot because of this guy here. I would love to see him serve his just punishment, but perhaps something a little more helpful would do the trick. Community service, because 3,000 years is a long time. I know, even for you, Undying. I don't know what you are, Gray. He's pretty old, but I mean, that's a long time still.
I was prepared, Theris.
Oh, hello.
You just see a face open up below Gray. He looks down towards Theris.
Now continue on, Deft. I was just, while you're doing this, that's what Theris is walking up and using power of the staff to cast Speak with Plants.
Well, I don't see how he's going to help you. He can't even leave the plane.
He can't? You can't?
No. No, he was killed on another plane. His body's still not strong enough. It's going to be another good couple hundred years before he could even think about getting out of here.
Hey, Gray,
Yes?
if I get you out, do you want to borrow this one? And I point to myself.
Not to be a bummer, but I don't think it works that way. My body is good. I actually belong on this plane, so it's a little bit different for me. But, I do have a good idea around that solution, although, albeit a temporary solution. But, no, I believe I could definitely be of assistance. Plus, I have valuable information in helping them save, what's it called? Oh, the world. Yes.
Both of our worlds.
And exactly how will me helping you help us? Are you going to come here and kill them too?
Well, again, the plan is we kill the head of the hive mind, and hopefully that kills the rest. But if it doesn't, I can guarantee my friend here will help you clear the rest of them out.
Your friend here who? Gray?
Gray.
I will?
Yeah, you will.
I will.
You will.
Yes. Exactly.
Insight. I want to do an insight. I just want to know if he's full of it. Just whisper it to me. I'm gonna roll it in the tower.
I'm going to need some kind of collateral if you're going to take the prisoner. So I know that you'll make sure he comes back. What you got?
Collateral. Does it have to be from me, or can it be from him?
I mean, it has to be something valuable enough to know that you will come back for. I don't care which one of you gives it to me. And it better not be fake, too. I can tell.
Gray, do you have anything?
And he's literally just grown inside of a tree. I ain't got pockets.
So while this is going on, they're
Mhm.
having their conversation. I walk up and cast the speak with plants and place my hands on the tree, gently like stroking the bark. Is this an oak or what kind of tree? Can I tell?
You're not familiar. It's not a tree that is found in our world.
Okay, so I won't.
But you
call
do
by
see
a
the face
specific
appear as you
type.
touch it.
And according to the spell, it's not a specific language, but just a language we both understand. So I'm going to speak in that instead of a specific tongue. I'm like, a great tree, go you hold a prisoner that we need. If I could get you to release him, for one, I can remove him from this place so you don't have to suffer his prattle and indignance. Two, the creatures that are here, we need him to destroy. Their claws will rend your bark, and as you kill them, their blood will seep acid and dissolve you. And a great, beautiful creature such as yourself does not need that. And as I do, I try to project the images of the children and them dying and the acid. I'm trying to project that image through my left hand into the tree.
Roll a persuasion check. I mean, the tree already doesn't like him anyway, so.
Persuasion. Not my strong suit, but we'll see.
He just kind of looks over. Ask Queen.
But the queen has agendas against him. You would forfeit your life for her anger at his discretion when I can remove him from your realm, where he can't harm anyone again, even after 1,000 years. And you won't have to listen to him or feel him trapped within your body. And when the others come to kill all of you, because I think they are also attracted to him. So that is, I think, another reason why those creatures are here. As you keep him here, you're drawing them to your lands. Your queen probably won't realize this, and her arrogance will cost you and all your friends your lives. I can remove that threat.
He just smiles real big. Love queen.
All right,
Very
I'm going
well.
to present 2 things to the queen.
Mhm.
I am going to place down the globe of memories, and I'm going to place down the broken paladin dagger.
I think you lost the broken paladin dagger.
Oh,
when you
I
came
did.
home.
Why is it in my inventory still? Okay.
I think we just didn't delete it. Yeah, because you used it on the freaking replica.
I did. I
To get
did.
home.
Okay, let me delete that then.
You gotta love things that you have in your inventory after like 4 years. Things you never think will be relevant later.
Okay. In that case, I'll just like. She can have my keys, I guess. So, my wallet, my keys, and the magical orb of history.
Just like looks down at the orb. I'll be right back. You're free to talk to him. I'll be back. And you just watch as she flies up towards the top of the tree.
Patrick's gonna walk over to Deft. She's very keen on that glass ball. What is it?
Oh, this is called the globe of memories. It kind of absorbs memories from whoever's carrying it. I kind of pick it up and turn it around. I haven't really looked into it in a while, but it's a pretty powerful object.
May I?
Yeah, of course. I saw the destruction of the Divine Gate in it, so I'm sure it's got some pretty juicy stuff in there.
What is the Divine Gate?
It's you know what? Let me tell you some history, my friend. So as he's looking into it, I'll just kind of explain to him how our mortal plane came to be.
Sure, an after all history check to see how well you remember this. That's not horrible.
It's
You're
a little
proficient in
monotone.
history?
Yeah.
So that's a 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Oddly
little
enough.
monotone. You can tell he's like reciting something he read from a textbook.
You definitely tap your inner prince on this one for sure.
Mhm.
I want Patrick to try to activate the orb, though. That was my goal.
Sure. As you pick it up, roll a d100. You know how far back in the book I have to go for this?
Very good.
For
That's a 4.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Nope.
Oh my
After
God,
the
man.
Halloween special, we got to go back to the Delph. Because you found it in the Delph, if I recall. I think Allie found it.
I don't remember where we found it, though the Dell sounds right.
It was the Delph, 100%. And the Delph section, kind of that one. Is there anything you want to ask him while I flip through and look for what he sees?
So, I know Baron worships a god. There's more than one of them?
Yeah, I guess so.
I meant Gray.
Why?
No, we're talking.
Oh, okay.
We're talking now.
I know, you can go history now. It's all good.
I guess because some gods have different ideals or goals. and some people relate more to some gods than others.
I could like glance back to Theris.
Yeah, I don't know what he worships anymore. He's kind of a mixed bag at this point. He got some freaky stuff going on. Hey, Theris, who do you worship these days?
I wouldn't necessarily call it worship, as I ask for help and the universe provides.
I bet it's something freaky.
He just kind of furrows his brow at you.
What? Patrick is asking.
What do you wish to know, Patrick?
I do not understand the purpose of a god much, really.
Technically, the gods have been locked away for a long time. I truly can't explain how the power that I channel comes to me. I just ask, and it's given sometimes it isn't.
Doesn't that mean it's innate to yourself and not some form of divine power?
Divine, yes, but how exactly when the gods are locked away, I do not know.
Well, that's not what I said.
Not innate, though. It wasn't always there.
It's in the OneNote file. I found it.
Sometimes you just have to ask somebody a lot stronger than you for power. And sometimes they like to call themselves a god.
Maybe one day, some of us will ascend that high.
Oh, I hope not.
Why not? You wouldn't
Yes.
want to have people worshiping you, asking for help, and you providing help?
That's a pain in the ass.
But think of all the good you could do.
I have plenty of people that ask me for help these days, and a lot of good that's done for me.
But you can't be everywhere at once. What if you could spread your good amongst others? It's just a thought. Not that any of us can do that, but what if one day we could attain such?
I'm not comfortable with that much power.
So it's like a god is a server, and and all their followers connect to them from the Wi-Fi. I get it.
From the
A bit
yeah, from
more
the
now.
Wi-Fi.
Don't understand
From
what
the
that
Wi-Fi.
is, but sure.
He's speaking in tongues.
No. It makes sense. I'm not sure how it happens with organics, though.
What is this Wi-Fi you speak of?
You know that weird spell you call sending?
The one Leah
yeah.
does.
Yeah, the one Leah does. And only Leah.
The Leah spell.
The Leah spell.
That's the closest thing I can think of.
Wizard frequency. That's what it is. That's what Wi-Fi stands for. Oh, Patrick,
Sure.
you're real smart. You got a bunch of knowledge up there. You're
So
noggin.
Patrick, as the orb kicks in, you get shown this almost recording to you, but technically a vision of like this large scale battle. It's like a 10-minute clip of just the hundreds of thousands of people against each other. You see creatures. They appear mostly human armies or humanoids, not necessarily all humans, that are fighting against each other. It's not like demons or devils. There's some dragons and other things about. It just looks like one large, massive battle. For you, the player, this is the battle where the Divine Gate was destroyed.
Yeah.
This is the clip right before the clip they saw.
I see.
Yeah, so at this point, the defenders of like this big keep are kind of being pushed back. They seem to be losing the battle. And then the vision ends.
purpose is to observe.
Is there anything
And,
you want to
so-
ask? Okay.
I'll hand the orb back to. I'll put the orb back where he placed it down for the queen.
Right next to my keys.
Is there anything you want to ask Gray before she comes back?
Hey, Gray.
Yeah, bud?
I did kind of miss your stupid face.
Yeah, you're still an idiot. Hey, hold on. Can I at least get a little bit closer? This is very hard to communicate. And you just watch as it sticks almost like a giant wooden branch grows out and he sticks down.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
It's just his torso and his head sticking out. Everything else is in the branch. Huh. Honestly, I'm glad you made it. I was worried you'd end up getting killed again before
Oh, I
had
did.
a chance to talk to you.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I mean
did.
again. I've been keeping
Oh,
tabs.
yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, I pop back up pretty quick, so it's not a super big deal.
No, I got a little concerned, so I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I got paid a visit, oddly enough. Well, not so much here, but I guess I was conjured. Yeah, I
By
guess.
who?
An old friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Apparently, you're not the only person hard to kill.
Kind of, I raised an eyebrow at that.
Honestly, I never really thought he'd be that bad. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but it seems like I keep paying for my mistakes.
Who are you talking about?
Oh. Evil Satesh.
Oh,
Apparently,
you're good still? You're fine?
Oh, well, yeah, no, it's a little more tricky than that. He actually wanted my help to help with you and your friends, among some other things, and needless to say, it didn't go very well. And well, now here I am.
Well, thanks for not helping evil Satesh with me and my friends. That's nice of you.
Well, thankfully, I was kind of already preoccupied, so he couldn't really force me to do much of anything. Did offer me my other body back. But quite honestly, that life wasn't really working so well for me.
Hey, you know what? We had to fight the perfect gray body. That was rough. You're not gonna take that one, right?
Well, I mean, that's the only one I have, but in my
Ah.
current state, I really could only occupy it for maybe an hour.
Yeah, no, that was rough. That was a rough one.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think, I'm not sure if they still have it or not. I believe it's currently being held in Gancaster, where it had been caught. Apparently, responsible for killing the last of the royal line, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's under, Ferris would know, it's under lock and key. Like, it's chained up. It has no consciousness. It's just the body. And it's very well locked up. But I wanted to warn you. I don't know, but he's allied himself with Trassix and his new friends. They're trying to get the band back together, so to speak. But I'm a little past that life.
Yeah, that's not great news.
Yes, he said that he had been observing you guys.
I heard there was something along those lines, that there was not necessarily body snatchers, but duplicates of us walking around.
I forget, what did he say his name was? God. Trying to think of it. What was it? I recognized him too. I think he was from Gancaster. He's just like trying to remember names.
I list
Start
off
naming some
every
people
human
off.
being from Gancaster.
Who do you name?
Every human being from Gancaster.
I name off any prevalent people that I
Oh,
can
I don't think
of.
it was little Timmy. That wouldn't make
Big
sense.
Timmy? Big Timmy?
Big Timmy.
Medium
not
Timmy?
little Timmy. Not Tom.
Joey,
You start
little
going-
Joey,
Is
Big
Big
Joey.
Joey?
Jimmy
go
Two
with-
Fingers.
You start going to alphabetical order. You're like, all the people you can think of. Oh, God. He used to give those really boring lectures.
Oberon?
Oberon's not from Gancaster.
Oh.
You actually know where Oberon's from. No one ever asked. Oh, God.
And now we never can.
He
Who
used to. Oh, he was like the advisor or for that one organization. It was like a gilding gang. Oh, God.
Hang on, let me get my journal out.
If it's sounding familiar to me.
Roll a history check.
Is it Jalal?
No, Jalal's totally different thing. You're trying to think like of just these people. Who could it possibly be? And then he mentions the guild that used to be there. This is the organization where basically the home you guys were given was their old guild hall. It's Astral.
Sir Astral, who you're thinking of.
Oh, yes, I fucking hate his lectures.
Oh my god. You know, I talked to him earlier today. He
What?
arrested my brother.
Well, and then you just... There's how long does your spell last with the tree?
I believe it is 10 minutes. Let me double
Yeah, it's
check.
10 minutes.
Speak with plants, 10 minutes, yes.
You watch as the leaves begin to shake.
Something wrong?
Danger. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, good.
What was that?
He said danger.
Beat ya.
As you kind of look around, you see as from the bushes
There it is.
come swarming in several children.
Oh no, that means that Satyr probably got ambushed in the woods and died.
No! Just like his family.
Well, he's with them now.
You guys would also see this happening on the crystal if anyone wants to try shenanigans back at the house.
Solomon is storming off with the crystal.
It's on all... You can't miss it. It's playing on every street in the city. It's on the Delph system at the moment. Like, everyone is outdoors watching this now.
Ari kind of like stops for a moment and glares over to Solomon. Solomon, do you actually have a plan, or are you just being an ass?
He continues walking.
Being an ass, got it.
And last one. All right, there we go. I have to get my sound set up next week too. Just getting their pretty tokens.
So do you follow, or do you just stay and watch one of the screens?
No, she follows.
Do we make it to the house before they get ambushed, or no?
I would say No, you're probably like a third of the way there. And you can continually see, you have a crystal, but you can see as you walk along because all these different spots have it available.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see them getting it because you hear like the crowds reacting.
Yeah, I'll peer over and say, "So where does this lead?"
I don't know. I assume the crystal goes to the Feywilds.
All right.
All right. So
I'm not that crazy.
first up, before Patrick, because Patrick's the first known entity on the thing, you guys just hear for your lives, and you just hear like an invisible person running from the west side, going northeast.
That freaking guy
Okay.
again. That freaking guy.
Patrick,
Are these regular sized children, no mutations?
these are the normal ones. Yes, they would see.
Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about keeping my sanctuary up so I can finally be aggressive. 5.
Here, I'll unlock the tokens too.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Hello. And I'm going to swing. And that's a hit.
Forgot about beef jerky. Yay.
And I'm going to spend a key point to attempt to stun.
Ooh.
That is a pass. I'm going to hit him again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits.
I'm going to attempt another stun. Okay, cool. He is now stunned. I will now spend another key point to do Fury of Blows.
Oh, hold on, also. You're lucky I forgot last time. You take some damage too.
Yeah. That's a damage.
What? You're bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, then you take damage. You've done 2 so far, yeah?
Yes.
First one. No damage.
Hey, evasion kicking in.
Second one. No damage.
Okay. Now Fury of Blows. Let me just remember what I specifically can do off of that.
It's like a major improvement over the first Patrick when he fought these versus, I mean, you didn't take a whole lot of damage, but this one seems to be a much better fit for these.
Yeah. I need to actually pull up my class list. Hang on. Open hand. Okay. Yes. Fury of Blows. I spent the key point already. Here's my first attack. Okay, I am also on this roll going to force it to make a dex save.
Go for it. I think it's an
Doesn't it
autofill
automatically
anyways.
fail if it's stunned?
Yep.
Okay, and now it is prone as I like ankle trip it, and then I'm going to hit it again.
So 2 more rolls.
2 more rolls.
Dodge it. And
Mhm.
you dodge it.
Ooh. Okay, that's Patrick's turn. As he just like rushes one down, hits it twice, trips it, and then like hits it again while it falls.
Hmm. Nothing's within range. Mhm. He is going to hold an action for if anything gets within range. Deft.
All right. I'm gonna stand up and use a bonus to summon Rebrennan. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
If I knew you were going for this one, I would have stepped more to the left.
No worries, bud.
Also, if anyone in chat feels so inclined, I'll take a D100 if you are around.
By the way, do you think the fairy's going to try to steal the orb while we're distracted? You did leave it right there next to your keys.
It's probably fine.
You are very trusting.
That was advantage. Ah,
Oof.
I'm gonna call over my shoulder. Help anyone that gets grappled. Don't let them hit the pixies.
Hold on, we get one for you too.
Oh,
Let's see if you're as good as me at this. Oh, he is.
yes, sir.
Yep.
Evasion high five.
Evasion high five. No, we're too evasive. We miss.
We whiff it.
No, you try to go for a high five, and I instinctually dodge because I think something's trying to hit me.
All right. First,
Patrick, Baron doesn't high five me. He just hits me.
He just hits you?
Oh, he's stunned. This one, right? One.
Number one is stunned,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
And still prone. So stun goes away, but he keeps prone.
Mm-hmm. Number two.
Hey, come over here. I want to talk to you. A little closer. A little closer. Please?
I don't have shenanigans. No.
I don't have the
Not as a
reach for
monk.
that. Gosh darn it, Kalsto.
8 points of
My
damage.
one weakness.
And you are grappled.
No.
Cool.
Grant you that advantage. That's it. Let's see if you get a 20 though. Come on, 20.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nope, same roll. Okay. How much is the bite damage?
Patrick!
This thing's like dying on him, and
I
it's hard to
just
tell if
said
he's
don't
having.
get grappled.
It's not a tentacle though. It's not
Yeah.
that kind. It's just.
It's like he's like digging into me.
I see.
Oh, I dropped in that one. Thank goodness. And last attack with the tail. You're just out of range, Daft. Ooh, advantage. Hold on. One more. Watch you
I don't
do
know if
that.
chat,
Oh,
if
you
nobody
were-
heard earlier, if anyone in chat wants to do
Yes.
an exclamation roll
Hey.
space 100, feel free.
Kalsto, you rolled
Uh-huh.
tail damage, not bite damage.
Yeah, because what was missing off the thing, they're the same damage.
No. You hit me with
I
the
know.
bite, but you rolled the damage
Yep.
for tail.
Yeah, because they're the same damage and the bite coating is missing. So it's still 2d6 plus 4. That's why.
Okay.
Tess. Ouch. She is also grappled. Miss. Natural 20. And the last one. And a miss. So it's going to go for Thirst, but as it runs in, the tree's going to hit it. Where'd it go? $25 points of damage. Fails, it gets pushed back 5 feet. It is knocked prone. Prone. It will stand up, but that's all it can do. Reynard's not here. Bye, Reynard. Oh, this isn't good. We got to get out of here quick. You weren't followed, were you?
Um,
Her breath.
I
is
wasn't being
weird.
particularly stealthy.
She's gonna make 2 claw attacks.
Oh man, she doesn't have evasion. Rip her dress.
aw,
Oh wait, we're getting
Literally.
there. Don't worry. Oh no. Drunkenly misses and kind of stumbles and loses the rest of the attacks, but we do need to make the save. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
This was new! She's not here. There's.
Theris looks a bit annoyed and pissed off. He's like, this is a problem I had solved if he would left well enough alone, and flings his left hand out and with a bit of arrogance and tries to banish 3 of them with a level 6. All but the one that was the first target of Patrick.
Yep. All but child one.
Where is my spell? There it is. So 4, 3, and 2.
Fails all across the board. So, for this one, do you want to try to banish them to the 1 plane or just let it be random?
If I can channel, yes, I want to send anything I can to Orcus.
We can't do that.
You can send them to the ice.
You can
plane.
send them
Where,
to the 8th layer of hell.
The
yeah,
Vistas.
I'm probably the spat. Not shit. Which one was it?
Oh, God.
8th layer.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember the name.
Isn't it the ice one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got a specific name. Damn it.
Or the Vistas.
It's not Tartarus, is it?
I think it's the Vistas, isn't it?
Well, that's,
If
Well,
it's
yes.
a slumber's been slain.
that's
Yes.
the
Anything I can,
evil one.
anything that's hostile like this, I'll send there.
Roll a D100.
Anybody in chat ever come back? Roll a D100. I'll take one also. I can give him a few seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if we don't get those D100s, I'm going to have Ari roll this one.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of lurkers.
All right, Ari.
Lovely
so
people
you get to roll
giving
that
us
first one.
views. There's a 24 for me.
That's 20.
All right, so you teleport them with these, and they're currently chilling out. So which it was 4, 3, and 2.
It's not ideal. 73.
Okay. As you guys are kind of walking on, I would say probably about halfway to Tess's house, you just hear a massive explosion, and you see like an area of the town across from you just kind of blast out from like the second layer.
Shields herself with wings. The hell's that?
There's just a lot of fire and smoke.
Cania. There we go.
Looks over at Solomon, then gives him a quick
There you
glare, and then is gonna fly toward the explosion.
So you start flying across that way. There's anything else you want to do?
Oh, I'm sorry. See, even though they disappeared, that's still considered a non-combat, correct? A non-attack spell?
No, because you technically banished them.
Yeah, it's any spell that affects an enemy. So that
Well, I'm talking
includes
about
things-
for my. It's a special I have for my chill touch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, because it's technically I think it's anything that doesn't do damage. If it's a non-damaging spell, I think
Yeah,
is what it
that's-
is. Yeah,
yeah,
so
that's what
yeah,
I'm-
you can do the cold touch, correct?
Okay. So as I fling my left hand out to kind of like dismiss them, I just turn at the same time, turn and make a grasping hand at the other one, and that hit
How is it a disadvantage? Oh, because he's prone.
because he's prone.
Yeah, I was fighting for myself. I wasn't fighting for a spellcaster.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I had the sorry, that was on the others. I forgot I had them targeted.
That's
Let
fine.
me untarget them. Oh, I can't because they're gone. You'll have to untarget them for me.
No, you can. There's a clear all targets on the combat map. It's right by the flag.
They're still in the combat tracker,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you should
Yep,
click
we got it.
via that.
I say if he had moved them from there, so that should have been
I got
24 to that one. Partially resisted. And then I just stand there and glance up at the tree quiggle and like, thanks for the assist.
All right, Solomon is still back in the town.
Yep.
Chris, like, you guys gotta get out of here. They must know you're here. He's got nothing else left.
Yeah, not leaving while you're still stuck in there, bud.
Oh, you still have a boy band member with you?
I do. Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Get that guy out of here.
I told you guys we should have just stole the tree. No offense, tree.
And the final splurt of acid. Are you gonna take pity on this man?
Nope.
No.
Too quick. Dead he is.
That's why you don't want them bleeding on you, old one.
5, I grab my ball and my keys. Can we make this quick? Where does your queen go?
He doesn't seem to know.
Oh dear.
I told you, I think this one that you're holding, they are attracted to him. We need to get him away from you and your people.
We got
Let
permission.
us take him
we
out
just
of here.
we need to make the transaction, and I'll get back to her. I'll find her later, but we need to get out of here. Could you just drop him, please? Your queen said it was all right. Did you just mean?
Is he actually saying something or just grunting?
He said and to answer his question again.
Do I see any pixies in the foliage of this tree still, or have they scattered?
Oh, there was never any other pixies. It was totally just her. The other 4 were the only other ones there.
Oh,
How
nice.
far up is he?
Coop.
Our prisoner.
He's down. He's like grown out of a movable branch of the tree at the moment.
But it's down at the, like, our level?
Yeah, it's like maybe 5 feet above you, but within reach of you guys.
I lean over close to Deft.
They're still in combat. There's still more coming.
Okay, so I'm like, I can try to recall us out of here, but I can't guarantee that their magic may not block him coming. But if he is willing, I can try to take him with us.
He can't leave the plane.
Did you have anything else you want to do, Deft? Did your action movement?
I am sizing up how to pry Gray out of this tree. He can see it in my crazy eyes.
It literally looks like he's a part of the tree.
I would rather not use force here, but I will if I have to. I'm just gonna get ready for the next wave.
Yes, hold on 1 quick second. Sorry about that. Okay. They're too cold. Tess is gonna kind of stumble over. Can't we just steal it? I mean, it's a nice tree. It can live at my house. It's a little tall. No?
You know, as I'm sure the tree would love to come with us, but he's got like a life here. He might be invasive. I don't know.
He kind of looks like he'd be invasive. Good point. What's the plan?
We have to get the tree to drop Gray somehow.
Huh. She starts thinking.
Where did the queen go?
She went to go talk to someone. Anyway. Disintegrate, probably not a good answer.
It's not a good answer, but it would be an answer.
She's just gonna rest against the tree. The tree just kind of looks at you.
Run away.
We can't leave without him.
All right, you got 60 seconds to convince the tree before the creatures come back up.
We can always move further north past the tree until the children destroy him, then take Gray at that point.
Your queen might be in trouble too. We can go after her and make sure she's all right. But we need him first.
Queen in trouble?
She might be.
Love Queen.
Roll a deception check.
Okay, I'm being genuine here. I'm not trying to lie. She might be in trouble.
Sure. You keep telling yourself that.
I'm gonna burn another luck point. Oof.
I'm just kind of focused on her.
Queen say don't let go.
All right, this is timer's up. You guys see more starting to. Actually, no. The other ones come back first. I'll bring us through them.
Why was I first?
So you guys hear more coming in, Patrick.
But can't see them.
No, they'll be back at the top of the round. You hear more coming in from the trees.
Perception.
Mhm.
Perception to get a count.
You can't directly see. Roll a perception check. Let's see.
Does the tree appear to be holding anything else?
No. At least off in the distance, at least 12.
Hey, thank you for the bits, Crusade. Welcome.
Do you think you can handle 12 more?
That's a lot.
Not like I did the others.
Seems like something is directing them to your location.
They are more organized this time.
I'm sorry, did you say the tree was or was not holding anything else other than Gray?
It's just Gray. Gray's grown into the tree. He's part of the tree.
Yeah, I don't know if the tree control. I'm going to try this. I turn on, like, drop, and I cast command on the tree.
Well, yeah,
Trying to
wait.
get
Your
him
turn's
to
next.
do what?
Your turn's next. Still Patrick's turn.
Okay.
I'm going to use a free hit die from our pool.
Sure. Oh, nice.
And
You talking about the stream reroll?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's stream hit die. Because I don't want to run away from the group because I know that they just teleport out whenever they want, I'll take the dodge action.
All right, now you may commence with you trying to cast command on him.
Yeah, and I'm just going like one of the examples it has is drop. The target drops whatever it's holding, and then ends its turn. So.
Kind of sits there and looks at you. He watches all the cages get released from up above.
That's why I was asking if he's holding anything else, so it couldn't be confused. I didn't want
He's
to like.
not
If he's holding tons
technically
of stuff.
holding him. He is part of him. He is a part of the tree.
Okay. That's cool. All the cages drop. So
He'll look at Zatesh, or not Zatesh. He'll look at Gray and he'll go. He kind of like tries to drop him on the ground, and he just keeps smacking him into the dirt. He just looks at you confused.
That's really funny. He deserves it, I think.
Oh, good effort.
He definitely tries to drop him. Unfortunately, it seems he is stuck to him. Anything else?
I just said that. Look, there's just like he's actually part of the tree.
Odds are they share a little life force too.
Dolly should have stole it.
How do you steal a tree?
You put your hand on it and you go woo and magic. I really should have. Why didn't you let me put my armor on? My dress is ruined.
We were drinking.
It was new.
I have a more extreme method we could try. Cut his throat and I'll take his soul. We can leave and give him a body later.
No. I don't think he'd like that very much.
I vote no.
I don't think he's going to like what they're going to do, and then I point to the ones that are almost on us.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Why?
Why?
When you're dead.
I have very powerful eyelashes, thank you very much.
Yeah, you know what? I trust him. Let's go.
No, don't leave me. I was bluffing.
Well, you said you would be fine.
No, you said you'd be fine.
I can
the
do
round for recall.
okay,
We're leaving.
but, does it cross planes?
Okay, then I'll let me check. If it doesn't, I'll use plane shift.
Do you have plane shift prepped?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you can definitely
Level
do
7. You can double check my sheet. It's there already.
Do you have an attunement to the plant?
I would assume so. I don't ever remember specifically like going shopping for it.
You have to get one because I think what is it, Lee? It's like, is it $250 or $750?
$250.
Yeah, you need a special fork.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Definitely has one. I don't think anyone else has like said, "Yeah, I get a rod or a plate shift fork."
I'd say if you want to you have the money, right? The $250.
I never spend money. I think I never get money either. So let me look.
Well, the party sheet has a shit ton of money too. I think
I
most
got
of the gold
672 personal gold.
Party. Hold on. Inventory, please. Party gold we currently have 2,887 platinum, 108 gold pieces. I think we have another. I forget. I'm not doing math to convert that. I think that's like another 1,000 gold or so in copper pieces, or several thousand.
The only thing I ever remember specifically asking for that was a cost component was that reliquary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have done it during your downtime. Just mark off 250 if you want, or you can take it off party funds. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll mark it off. I never use gold or collect gold myself.
That's fine. So you'll say you have an object that's attuned.
Say either way. Let me double check to see if recall. I don't remember if recall is cross-planar or not.
I don't think it is, but definitely double check. Because typically we're on plane when we do that one. All right, so that would be the end of your natural turn anyways. So back at the top of the order, they do come back. Visible.
I'm not seeing where it says yes or no either way.
Let's see. Your turn, Jeff, while I read this. California appeared in here, so it doesn't say that it has to be on this plane, so yeah, it would work. There's nothing here that would prevent it.
I am going to cast a major image. And we are going to hear the Queen off in the distance, calling out, "The deal is done! Spit that man out!"
You would betray his trust?
Yes.
Deception with advantage. I'm so proud.
Oh.
It's kind of like a 20. All right. Insight check for him. So just wisdom. He has no extra proficiencies. Deft. He looks
What?
over at you. If you could see the disappointment in a tree,
Did he beat me?
23.
No. Wait, can I use a point to make you re-roll that?
I believe so.
Let me double check. Luck points.
I know it works on a.
Too bad you don't have Solomon. Actually, Solomon, are you watching this?
Why would I help them lie to something?
This is very true.
I can use it on incoming attack rolls. But I am level 19 and very funny and cool.
But you lied to the nice tree.
You
Well,
lied to
this
Dustin.
This dude would be very disappointed.
Listen, man, I'm doing what I gotta do.
He just shuns you.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. I tried.
You hear another invisible. They're coming! Wait, ah! So it comes down from the south, or down from the northeast. It goes down south, and then it goes northwest.
Who is running around back there? Can I, like, catch a glimpse?
It's invisible. It's the thing that was by Ferris.
Just running around frantically.
Yes, because he keeps running into these, because they're all around this tree. They're not just on this side, they're everywhere. Someone knows you're here. It may or may not have anything to do with certain things being broadcast over Delve crystals.
Great.
I wish I could help you. If only I had my arms. Solomon Ari test. I don't like these things. I like Ferris's idea. How about you? Points a finger. There it is. You just watch a beam shoot out. Kind of cuts off of top of the armor plate of its shoulder. I missed.
No, you definitely hit him.
You think so? Their turn.
It's
This one's gonna run up.
for that.
Claw. Miss. Miss. Really? Oh, that one hits.
I'm gonna
Shield?
shield that. Yeah.
I think that blocks that too, yeah.
Up to 24.
Child 3 is gonna go at Ferris. Shield?
Out of range by 1.
You
I can only
take
go 21.
11 points. And you do get grappled. Bite. It misses. And just snapping in your face, and then it's going to do a tail attack at Deft.
And me? Who, me?
They really don't like you, apparently. Most of all. Child 4 is going to try to bite Gray. Or claw Gray. Miss. Little hope. It rolled a 2. It rolled another 2.
It's amazing he's so agile for being trapped within a tree.
He's got his wiggles, man.
I told you I have very
Took off some
powerful
hair.
eye lashes.
Well, then try batting them harder.
And you
Keep
watch as the
blinking.
tail goes, and it goes to hit him in the face, and he stops it with his eyelash.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You look, his eyelashes are turned to diamond, and you remember he can turn his skin to diamond.
Incredible power.
Told you. Tanya's not here. There's. Oh, actually.
Just a sec. I'm looking. I'm grappled.
Oh no, he's thinking about. He just realized he could do something he didn't think about before.
I haven't used a level 4 yet. I'm going to use a level 4 and try to banish the one that's on top of me.
Sure. This is number 3, right?
Yes.
All right, he's banished again.
And I will stand up. I'm like, we need to get out of here. Do we see more coming as well?
Yeah, there's more coming, but you still don't have Gray.
Yeah, I'm gonna step closer. I'm like, gather round, we need to leave.
I'm not
If
willing.
then he'll stay. And if Gray is willing, he'll come with.
Can't leave the plane.
Yes, and he did. You were told he could not do that.
Yeah, but it's also getting to a situation that I'll save our ass if we need to.
Keep running from your problems, Theris. I'm dealing with mine.
Your problems are mine.
Somewhere, Sock is choking on chocolate milk. As you left him at the bar with Tanya.
And Baron.
No, Baron.
No, Baron went with you guys.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Alright, so 2 juicy poisons.
Just one.
How did one miss?
Yep.
Miss.
This. And on that hit, I am going to spend 3 key points. And I point out the other one. He's handled. Go deal with that one. And I will then move to block this one from advancing, or attempt to. I'm trying to play defense. Stop it from moving. I am not grappled anymore. Can you remove that from me, please?
Yeah. So many effects. Let me find it. There it is.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. The old one is going to strike the child with Gray.
Oh, yeah, diamond weapon.
No, only his eyelashes were diamond. He didn't know this was coming. So,
Oh,
Gray will take the poison damage on this one. Or the acid. If he fails. Ah! No, not me! Watch out for the... Oh. He does take half damage, though. Ow, 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 ow. How bad do you need my help? And he looks back to the tree. It looks to you guys for an answer, but then looks back.
Are you saying you are not you aren't sharing a life force with that being you're trapped in?
No, but I did just think of something.
It would be appreciated.
You just hear in your head. The tree might not live through it.
Why does diplomacy never work? It never works. It's always violence. Always
We didn't make the violence, they made the violence. What do you tell him? He seems to think he can get out, but you may risk the tree.
Wow, it would be great if the Pixie Queen came back. You know what? I'm not making this choice for you.
He just kind of smiles. I'm glad you found your freedom. And
he moved. He was free all along.
You watch as he separates himself from the tree.
Professor's right. If diplomacy isn't working, we're simply not being violent enough.
Let's see. There we go.
I feel like this is the kind of situation where you're like trying to escape from prison, trying to figure out how to like get out of your cell, and it turns out the door was unlocked the whole time.
Please, I just want to pay my bail. Just let me pay my bail. Please.
You're yanking so hard on that door that says push.
Oh, it jumped off a nat 20. So you watch as he shoots a vine out, grabs it, and then blasts it with light. And then we get to do something else fun. Do we have anything fun? No, we'll hold those for now. And then he'll float up 30 feet.
Oh.
It's like, I didn't think you would be right after all. He's going to reach for that one with his roots.
Oh, he didn't spontaneously die?
No, Gray separated himself.
Oh.
Seems like you were being tested.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. That's kind of mean of you, but okay. Nice.
I'll deal his acid damage later. And third slam. And the tree's not stupid. Alright, that hits him. So that's 3 acid attacks at the tree. First one. Second one.
buddy, you are taking so much acid damage. It's okay, we got it. We got this one.
Looks
You just
fine.
learn how to wiggle.
He's in it with a root, anyways. All right, that's Tanya Theris.
What are we doing? And as I'm asking, I will. What am I going to do here? Sorry, I'm scrolling through my
Your
Mini,
laundry list
mini-
of spells.
my mini lists. You know what? Screw it. I'll just chill touch the one in front.
Only one left. That definitely hits.
Actually, I should have used something else because it resists that. I forgot about that.
That one's already dead.
Is it? Oh shit!
You want to go for 2.
I'll just drag that over to him. And
He's
yeah,
still up.
what are we doing?
It's like, don't worry, your parents found his conscious. You'll be just fine.
Oh, we need to skip Baron's turn.
Yep. Whoop. Who did I just skip?
Yeah, it's Solomon now.
Okay. Oh, no, I skipped Tess. That's who I skipped. I was like, I skipped someone. She's going to look at you, Deft. This is your fault. And she
It's
points
always
down at her
Deft's
dress.
fault.
You are buying me a new one. And you watch as she puts her hand on her chest and she forms almost like a ruby colored armor. We'll just do 2 claws. Cool. Then she takes acid twice. Is that thing still not dead? Okay, good. All right, so she takes a total of... And the second attack... So 16, reduced to 8 and 16 total. And it is dead. Okay, you still got a little bit before the other one comes back. He just kind of looks over at Deft.
Which other one comes back?
The one you banished. For
They
the
don't
second
come
time.
back though, do they? They're not from this plane.
You don't know that.
They shouldn't be. And you asked
Yeah,
me about
Victory
sending
does.
them to that one plane.
They came back once. No, you can
Yeah.
send them there. Doesn't mean that they stay there. If it's a permanent banish, it's a different thing.
Okay. So
So you
apparently
could
they're
have
native
just,
here.
These were born here.
You could have just done that the whole time, and you made me come all the way to the Feywild.
No, I still needed you to come here. I really can't leave the plane.
Okay, well,
But I need to make sure you had learned to think for yourself as well.
I've had a lot of time to think. Getting rather sick of it.
And you just watch, he kind of looks at the approaching ones and he'll make like a vine wall. We really should go elsewhere. Big guy, you think you can handle the rest of this? Of course. Silly squishies. And you just watch him lift up a branch and squash one of the dead ones. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
let's get out of here.
And he's going to kind of lead you guys off. It's like, sorry, after our other friend paid a visit, I needed to be sure that he left peacefully. Like, everything actually treats me fairly well here. It's like, so looks like some things just don't stay dead, wouldn't you say?
Apparently not.
I don't think
What?
you realize quite to the level of things that have been plotted against you. He really doesn't like you.
Yeah. Yeah. What did he tell you?
Well, he asked me to join him, which is when I pretended to be stuck in the tree.
Okay. So you just did a whole bit there.
Basically to him, but I wanted to make sure you were not affiliated or under the influence of any other individuals.
I was
Believe me.
having a good night.
Oh, quit your whining. You know, I was a royal a lot longer than you were. Sure, I wasn't a king, but
I'm not as old as you are. That felt like forever. I am so tired. Can we just... I miss when things were easy. Sometimes. But
what are you talking about? Nothing was ever easy. But anyways, I just wanted to make sure that you had a little bit of help. He's trying to rally people to his cause, and he holds a great grudge for you.
why me in particular?
Because you two are bonded.
Still?
It's the downside about not dying completely.
Wait, has he gone down every time I have? If so, that would be so funny.
Not so much, but while one of you lives, the other can't be destroyed. At least, not as it stands now. That problem I can't help you with. What I can help you with is the more pressing matter at hand. I know where Elthwyn is. The whole town is hearing this, by the way, too, still. You guys have no idea.
Just kind of narrow my eyes at him.
What?
Before
I was
you
worried
go,
things would happen.
before you go any further, does anyone have a sending stone on them still?
They don't work in other planes.
I don't know that. I'm asking.
You do know that.
I do know
Leah
that.
told you. You told yourself this.
I know that? Wait.
Remember talking to yourself?
I don't know that. I don't remember.
I'm going to have Leah explain this to you later today.
Oh god, no.
She's going to be so mad. Also, I mean, I'm not really a huge this was a lot easier when I was alive on the material plane, so I can't really help provision you with anything. But I did hear a rumor that a certain wizard came up with a way to enchant a weapon or an arrow to weaken creatures of great strength. Effectively, for players, disabling legendary actions and possibly resistances.
Oh, now that is interesting.
Indeed. Unfortunately, said wizard is Jalal.
Oh. Oh.
But, I mean, he may lend you some sort of aid. But I don't know. The last time I saw plans for such a creature, I don't really understand much. I'm much more mechanical. Have you seen DB lately?
Not in a while, no.
I'm hoping he enjoys his freedom.
I heard he's still, at the kingdom.
That's unfortunate.
He didn't leave.
I was hoping after I set him free, he would rid himself of that. Well, anyways, if you want to know where he is, there is a man.
No, we know where he is. We have a map.
Well, what? Do you know where he is on Karos?
I remember the map he gave me, right?
Oh, he gave you a map of Karos. He didn't tell you where he was in Karos.
Okay,
So he's somewhere on the island.
He got like general directions, yeah.
Not even. So hold on. We're getting the Karos map out.
I've got a map.
Oh no, we're getting it for chat. All right, so there's the Karos map. So somewhere on this island is where he is.
Interesting.
It'd be so funny if this was the one we drew on.
Oh God. I believe he is currently.
Wait, hold on. I have a map. Just mark it on my map.
Oh, you have a map? Nice.
Yeah, I pull up my map of cars.
From what I've heard, and he's going to mark 3 locations on your map, actually. I believe he may be here. 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 So either an unmarked location on the southern end of the island, the city of Lenore, or the dwarven city that is outside Craster.
I will nod, roll my map back up, shove it back in my bag. That's helpful, actually. Thank you.
People look really confused back at Curzon. What is this show? I believe you already know where to find Gray. I really wish there could be more I could do to help you, but I think, unfortunately, my former life has made it so I'm going to be here for quite some time, paying penance. I really am sorry you fell for the same trap I did.
Just kind of roll my eyes.
Okay,
Well,
I fell for it too. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't lying. If you do manage to secure my body, I do have the ability to help you, but like I said, I could only probably inhabit it for at least an hour a day.
Yeah, it's kind of a long shot, but we'll keep an eye out.
And he'll note the location too, which is essentially a gangcaster storage keep. Is there anything else I could do to assist you?
Are you any good at accessing memories from constructs?
In fact, I'm very adept at working on constructs. I've actually built 2.
Oh, yeah, this is
I am-
Patrick.
I'm getting denied by administrator access I cannot bypass.
What are you trying to access?
Memories.
I mean, I don't know. It takes some time to look. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to come back later?
Now would be preferable.
I mean, it'll take
No
possibly
matter.
a couple of days.
It is worth it.
All right, well, I guess you should all come with me then.
They do not need to follow me.
Well, I can't send you all back at different times.
They have ways of getting back on their own. They're all casters.
Hey, how accurate is the stories of like falling into the Feywilds and then coming back 100 years later? Is that accurate?
Yeah, fairly accurate, unless you
Oh,
have
yeah.
an archfey that takes pity upon you.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bummer. Let's just do what Gray says here.
No. This is too important to me.
Well, yeah, we'll stick around a couple days. Get your memory sorted.
I look at Ferris and Tessia.
That's still drunk.
They are too important to not be on the material plane.
They can deal for a couple days. This is important to you,
With
right?
how much has happened to you 3 in the past 10 days I have known you, it has been more eventful than the 4 years I have spent with Baron. Whatever you do happens quickly. You need to be there. I can be here.
We can do this. If there's an emergency, we can get back quick enough. And the little bit you have known us, that's just a small sample of the life we've led. Plus, I find it amusing that Ari will be pulling her hair out, worried about Deft.
The whole town's hearing this on the loudspeaker right now. So we'll pause with you guys there for now. So back to Ari and Solomon and Baron. So Ari, you had flown over to where the fire was, right?
Well, she had started to,
And then you heard, so yeah. So you,
she's currently trying to get Solomon to hand her the crystal as she it's like, or
So you
trying
guys-
to start heading
Mhm.
to the.
so you got the fire on the other side of the city. You guys see all this stuff going on the crystal. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for Solomon's response to her statement.
Why do you need the crystal to talk to someone?
In case they need it to shut it down. Are you going to sit here and argue with me, or are we going to move? Time is kind of the essence. You always seem to want to be in a rush.
I mean, I'm still was moving towards Tess's.
Oh my god, Solomon. Just. Solomon, can I have the crystal, please?
throw it at you or toss it to you, not at you.
Sure. Well, dex check. All right. You catch it, you're like, ah! Just barely stop it from hitting the ground.
Fine, you can take care of your insignificant battle. And I'll move over towards, I guess, the fire.
Baron, you go with him.
Whatever you say, Lady Candlebright.
And she's gonna start bolting off.
Where you go?
Let's see. She's gonna make a quick pit stop by the bar to pick up Sock, and she's going to head to the keep. I believe that's where the wizard is.
So much for time.
The wizard has his own home, so he's either at the Roomkeeper Sanctum or he would be at his own estate.
I don't know if she knows where the estate is.
You've ever been invited there?
So I suppose the roomkeeper.
For Solman Bane, right? Or
The
is
Delve
someone
Wizard.
different? Yeah, that's Solman Bane.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can go see the king and trying to find out where they are, but you've never been to where he lives. You do know where the Roomkeeper Sanctum is, though.
Okay, well, she'll head there then.
That was more for Baron because you were already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Back to drink your sorrows away.
As you guys go pick up Sock and Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya implies. Good idea not to leave her alone there.
You just see them like arm over shoulders. They're just like stumbling down the road singing. One's drunk and one's sugared up.
That's on you, sorry.
Whichever one's more dangerous, unknown.
Oh, yeah, I made so much money tonight. This is great. I love life. Maybe I will be a king. And that's roll pause for today. All right, so you guys will be doing your thing for a couple days. We'll pick up with Ari and all of them next week, and then we'll let Sock and Tanya get back to whatever, and we'll pick up there.
Cool. Well, thank you for running, sir, and thank you everybody who joined us and early raid from Saturday. Appreciate that. And I think I had a little bit crusade through a little bit of bits at us. Appreciate that as well. Hopefully we'll find y'all with us again tomorrow night, midnight central, for some grimdark action. Maybe they'll wrap up this Honeyman thing. We'll find out where they go. If not, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you Tuesday. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
And I can always forget,
Bye.
hang around while the credits are rolling, and I'll find somebody to raid.
Thank
Night,
you.
everyone.